Welcome to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast, bringing you fishing tips, gear reviews, tournament news, and more. Featured guests from all over the nation. Now, 1 hour of live streaming via Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Here's your host, John Rapp. Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 13. It's Tuesday, March 22nd. Flying solo tonight. Just me you have to listen to tonight. So hopefully we can make this simple. Hey Jonathan, thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Getting started a few minutes early because I didn't have to do any pre-show workouts or jitters. But I do have a few things here that I'm looking forward to sharing with you. Just random thoughts. I mean, it's springtime. Hallelujah. We've also had our hours moved. You know, we sprang forward. Stormy Carver. Hey, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, hit that like, share button. Leave a comment so I can see if you're interacting with me. Appreciate the love and support from the guys that regularly show up. But few things that have happened the past few weeks that I'm pretty happy about, and I've been working pretty hard on. And one is getting organized. A few weeks ago, we did a show, and we were talking about organization, and the show it was about, you know, putting your stuff to where you can find it. Basically, we had guys like Mikey Holcomb, Rick Garvalia, and we showed how they stored their stuff in their garage, and so I broke down. And I reached out to, and this is the one thing I like about having a kayak angler club, a family. I reached out and I hired a guy who is a kayak angler who also runs his own construction company on the side. He has a full-time job, but he's a contractor. And his name is Jason Favor. Go look up his Facebook page at 4:13 handyman and look at what he's done. I tagged him in a post the other day, and I'm gonna bring it up. But you know, Mike Holcomb and Rick, their garages are just outstandingly organized. Heck, jokingly, I said that Mikey's garage is so organized. I mean, it's probably cleaner than my house. He keeps that thing immaculate. So. But I did do a little bit of work on my garage, and I thought I would share my post with you guys on that. Let me drag up some photos here. And show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here, this was what my garage looked like before. And actually, this is actually quite neat and clean, because you can see I got a garbage can there in the middle. But I had to burn a few days of vacation because I've lost the company I work for lost their contract, and so I'm switching companies where I work at. So I had to burn some leave. So I took a load to the dump, 4 or 5 garbage cans of stuff out that's collected in here for the last 3.5, 4 years since the garage was built. And but you can see it's a wreck. I got some cabinets up and stuff, but there's the other side of the garage where Beth parks. You know, I still don't have any garage doors, but I wanted to share with you here what they did. They came in, they put in all this insulation all the way around, and then they came in and did it in the evening times after their real jobs, and they came in and they did all this work. I mean, I'm tickled to death about it. But so the past 3 days after they got done last week, on the back wall they built me a bench. And you guys know, I mean, we got batteries. And I'll tell you what I've been doing on the bench the past couple of days is I went up to my buddy Rick's place this past weekend, and we did a video on how to change your treble hooks for the Feel Free podcast. And when he showed me how he did it, and I'm not one of these guys that I can read and do things. Beth can tell you if there's directions involved, I can't do it. I just cannot take something in writing and do it in practical application. But if I see somebody do it and I watched him, I'm golden. So he showed me how he was snipping them things, twisting it, putting the hook on before he took the hook off so he could twist them all at the same time. The new one would go on as the old one went off. Worked like a charm. And so I've been updating some of my crankbaits, but that bench right there has got them all lined out right now. Pretty tickled with it. So they moved that this bench over here to the other side with Beth's. And we've cleaned that up and got it pretty much organized now. But you can see I'm getting batteries and stuff setting up on my bench already. I added a pegboard to the top. And then I moved the old kayak rack that I'd built from my side over to Beth's side. We got her moking over there. There, you can get an idea how it's coming together. Now, that's what I did Monday, Sunday, day before yesterday. And then did that to Beth's yesterday. And that's what it looks like now. Beth's side, as she pulls in, I got that cabinet right here in the middle. It's going away, but that's where it's at for the time being. And then on my side, that's where underneath here on the bottom, we'll have one of our big fishes, and then on top, as you can see here, I've got my Moken 12.5. I've got some stuff over here hanging up underneath the windows, like a motor drive and a seat. But that's pretty much how it looks now. I mean, I can tell you guys, having a organized and neat workspace and garage area is pretty nice after the years that I dealt with before. So now I'm going to look and see what kind of comments we got going on here, and let me refresh this chat. Let's see. See if what you guys have got going on here. Multi-stream chat. Come on, baby. Show me what they got going on. So yeah, if you're hit that like button or chat. Tell me what you guys have done to your garage. Let's see. Nicholas, Storm, Garrett, Jonathan, and Jack. Appreciate it. I got some comments from you. Nicholas, Florida. Do you have a garage down there? Storm, Garrett. I mean, what do y'all's workshop looks like? Jonathan. So yeah, hey, that's right, man. Well, no, you don't have to do that. I got a camper right to the edge, brother. That you can jump in and sleep in. We'll take care of you, or a spare bed in the house. That way you can be comfortable. You're right, Elvis, my man up in Minnesota. Being organized is being efficient. And buddy, I have not been organized, but even you can look at my bench right there. It's still got work to go, but from where it was to where it is a world of difference. I still got things I want to do in there. Put some more shelves. Maybe put a shelf up here above the window where I can add some stuff. And you can see over here in the corner, they built me a shelf unit, and I've got I'm trying to figure out where to put my power tools, the actual stuff, power tools, instead of just my fishing equipment. As you can tell, most of my stuff is fishing related. Yeah, John, definitely do that, man. Don't do like I did. So, but that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Mikey and and Rick, you guys really inspired me to get this done. And I really want to shout out to Jason and his partner from 413 for doing one hell of a good job. I mean, work on the full-time job, 8 hours, 9 hours, drive up 35, 40 minutes away, work 2 or 3 hours a night to get everything done for a week. And so they did a good job. Hey, Greg, thanks, buddy. Not doing pretty good. I hope you're doing well. And Greg's got his garage all set up. He's got racks like that he had years ago when I was over there with all his fishing gear. So Greg's got a nice garage. I'm sure he's done a lot to that since I've been there. But anyway, guys, throw some stuff up there. Let's talk kayak fishing. And then I'm going to show you a video of my recent test of my pod setup that I just put out earlier today. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break and get things set up to do that. So,
Paint Outdoors, Straight Talk, an outdoor product analyst and custom soft plastic maker. Check out our reviews and products at our website, paintoutdoors.com.
Feel Free Kayaks, something for everyone. Pedal, paddle, or power, we can outfit you to meet your needs. For more information, visit feelfreeus.com.
Kayak Gadget offers all kinds of kayak accessories such as motor mounts, anchor systems, and other track-based items to make your time more enjoyable on the water. Visit their Facebook page, search Yak Gadget.
Guggen Brothers Custom Tackle specializes in jigs and Ned-style lures. Brothers who know what it takes to put fish in the boat. Check out their Facebook page. Search Guggen Brothers. All right, man, we're back. Hey, while I was thinking of it here before I get going to the next part of the show, Greg Harper and Mark Edwards went down to Florida. I'm pretty sure it was Florida this time. Showed up again. Those guys kicked rear end. Go look at the West Virginia Kayak Anglers post that was just recently shared on their finishes. Guys, good job. Way to represent the state, the club, and just overall excellent mountaineer kayak fishing. So recently I doubled down and I decided it's time to motorize my kayak. Now, a couple years ago, when I was running my Big Fish 120, there was a company out there called Yak Tools, and some of you guys might be familiar with it. It's still got a website out there, but actually the owner is John Thomas of Yak Gadget now. And that's how I ended up knowing John back before he even started Yak Gadget. I was one of his first customers with Yak Tools, and he sold a pod motor with a little 22 water snake that he had put in. He had incorporated it into the Feel Free pod, and then he sold you a little 3-speed, a reversed in 2 speeds for the motor, slow and fast, a little controller. So yeah, I mean, I still have both motors. Matter of fact, I'm if anybody has a Big Fish 120 that would be interested in them, I'd probably let them go really cheap. No guarantees they work. They haven't been used in a couple years, but we would have to double check and see if they would still run. But it's something that if you got a Big Fish 120, reach out to me and maybe we can get them out of my garage. Anyway, I broke down and I bought a Bixby, and so show you a little bit about that, how I set it up. I got the pod mount, and what I did is I mounted the Bixby, as you can see, to the rear of the pod. So when it slides in, to the right of the image on your right side is where it goes toward the front of the kayak. And then I had enough room. I have a Lowrance touchscreen TI7 with just the I don't have, as you can see, the transducer is just a standard transducer. It's not the side imaging, that big long piece. So I put that baby to use, and I gave it a test run this weekend. So I'm going to roll this video and see what you guys think. All right. Why are you being stubborn? Maybe I need to refresh this thing here. Let's see. Have it all set up and then it don't want to work. There we go. So what I'm doing here, I'm out on Sutton Lake. Of course, Summersville Lake right now is too low. And I'm not sure if you can hear the audio there. But I've set up my unibar there. I've got a spare iPhone that I'm going to record, and it's pointed right down at the Lowrance unit. And to the right of that is my controller for my Bixby. So you can see moving pretty good at 3.5 miles per hour. Looks like the video's froze, so might not have enough bandwidth to do this here, so we'll just kill that and we'll talk about it a little bit more. But what I did, I took it out, and the way that pod motor was set up, it was, there was some concern that there might be some feedback on the Lowrance where it's just above, as you can see, the Bixby Jet. So, but there wasn't. Go back to my personal Facebook page, John Rapp, and you can see it's a 2-minute video of where I videoed the screen, where I was just a few minutes past where it froze up. I also do a video where the fish finder's active. So it looks like it's going to work pretty good, and I'm looking forward to using that. Especially where I'm, getting ready to go down to what was it? Bixby Motors. Okay, I'm going to Delhala, and at full speed, I was getting 3.5 miles an hour. It says here on their website, and I got it highlighted. At full top speed, you can get up to about 75 minutes of trolling. So. Of movement at 3.5 miles an hour in my Mocha. And if you could tell, if the video did run a little bit, it was extremely windy out there, so there's no doubt that affected the performance, but I'm looking forward to using it. That little Bixby unit is only it's a 33, as you can see here. The motor output is equivalent to a 33-pound thrust. But it's a short, small little unit. I mean, you can see it in my photo there. It's not even the width, including with the little bracket that's used to protect it up front right here. It's not very big. So, but anyway, I wanted to share that with you. So yeah, Eastport Marina, and I was just talking about that trip that I'm going to. Me and Gillespie. There's going to be Mikey Atkins, Greg and Phil, Jonathan and Brandon. 7 of us right now in 10 days, minimum 10 days. We will be headed down to Delhala in Tennessee. That area of Tennessee, let me make sure I got the name right. It is Alpine, Tennessee. looking forward to going down there and hanging out with Richard from Eastport Marina. He is a hoot, and can't wait to get down there. All week that we're going to be down there, I'm going to be right on the water because with the way he's got this set up, you can see right there in the background some of the stuff that they got going on. But they rent houseboats, and some nice walleye that old boy right there caught. So, but it's right on the Obey River. But going down to hang out with the guys from Paddle and Fin. Paddle and Fin is a group that I follow quite frequently. They're a network of guys that do podcasts every day. It's freshwater, saltwater hunting. Brian Schiller up in the Illinois, Wisconsin area there in the borderlands is the pod father, the head guru of that network. And met him last year because we were on the Yak Gadget team together. And we went down there and hung out with John Thomas and crew and did some video work. Found out they were having their tournament the following in 3 weeks back down at Del Hollow. So I made 2 trips in 1 month down there and absolutely loved the place. So I'm looking forward to getting down there with John Gillespie and the rest of the guys, doing some fishing all week. And I'm going to put that Bixby through the ringer. 6 days of at least 6 to 8 hours of fishing up the Obey River out on Del Hollow, and I'm really going to give it a good test and see how well that little motor will run, how long it'll last. All right, let's see anybody. I'm going to refresh my chat, see what's going on. We've been on 22 minutes. Come on, come here. See what you fellas is going on. Anybody else going fishing? Doing any fishing? Springtime. I seen where Blaine Winters put the hammer down to some fish recently. Okay, last comment was from Greg. Okay. Yeah, but you guys, Blaine was catching some fish. So, springtime fishing. Temperatures as when I was up at Sutton Lake was in almost 51 degrees. So I mean, you think about that. That was Saturday. You got Sunday, Monday, and today, Tuesday. The weather's been in the high 60s all week. I know it's going to cool off a little bit. Nighttime temperature's been dropped down to low 40s, high 30s. It was 37 when I left this morning at 5:45 to go to work.